Hey chess friends, my name's Sprout and welcome back to the road to 1400. We've had back-to-back wins. We are at 1371 for our rapid rating right now. Let's get a game started and see what happens. We have the black pieces, and we're gonna play a Caro Kann, it looks like. I want to play the Grunfeld. I've been doing a lot of prep too because of my coach Marshall. I've been, Marshall's been teaching me the Grunfeld, and so I did a bunch of studies on Lee chess for it, and really excited to play more. That's not the most common response. I would say it's not great. Are you gonna Fian Keto your bishop now, maybe? I guess maybe that would make sense, because then you're adding more pressure there. Well, my plan doesn't change for the moment. I'm still just gonna do the thing. I mean, this time I can't put my bishop on f5. Marshall usually likes mainline, the main line with the bishop on f5. I don't even have a choice now. Okay, well, I'm gonna take, and help them apparently get their bishop out. Because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, and I'm just gonna help them. That's all I want. Just to help. Okay. Let's see what they play next. I imagine they castle. Like, that should be what they do. They take there. I think I'm gonna take this way. Because, I mean, why would I open up the king, mainly? But we'll go that way. I suppose now they could do a little c4 action. Right now, that would be pretty convincing. Okay, they didn't. But I did think it was pretty convincing now of doing that. I kind of like that, but I kind of don't like any weird sacrifices that we could get there. Maybe that's a thing, maybe it's not. Let's just go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play knight to f6. I imagine bishop to g5 is incoming, and we're just gonna have to unpin because I imagine that's a tactic. Okay, that's weird. Am I missing something? Why would you? That seems like not the greatest move. That does not. I didn't like that. I mean, I could just tempo the queen, just to say do something else with it. Plus, this is a good square. That's a good place for my bishop for the time being. Do I tempo the queen, or do I just castle, or do I develop? I mean, honestly, it's between castling right now and tempoing the queen, just to be a little annoying. But the queen really isn't doing much there. I mean, yet. Oh, I wish you weren't there. If you weren't there and things were a little different, but that's not how it works. That's probably, yeah, that's absolutely nothing. Let's not do anything silly. I think we castle. We can tempo the queen next. Queen's not going anywhere. Queen could come in here, maybe. Maybe. Or we could tempo the queen and then castle. Tempo queen, castle, maybe move our queen out to here, where it doesn't do anything whatsoever. Yeah. Okay, so we tempo the queen, it's gonna go there. We'll just assume. I kind of like that for my opponent, or I like that for me more. So I'm gonna tempo the queen right now. But then eventually, is that an issue then? No. I mean, no, it's not an issue at all. Let's tempo the queen super quick, and then we'll castle. And I mean, maybe I'll give them some hope, because then maybe they think like they can, do a little pin action on me or something, but it doesn't really work. Okay, let's keep going. We don't have anything. We don't have a knockout punch. We still need to get this this knight developed. Am I worried about anything like that? Jeez, not at all. Not even remotely. They do castle. It makes perfect sense. It makes sense. I think under this situation, maybe we get developed. Seems good. Seems good. Maybe we're generating some threats. I don't know. But right now, we have to do something. So, I mean, otherwise queen here for there, but that just opens up a line. I think we're gonna get our knight over to c6, swing our rook around to the open, semi-open file, and call it a day, I guess. And we gotta keep an eye on this, because maybe there's some sort of thing they could eventually do, like get rid of the defender, and that kind of sucks. I guess we don't have that. So, okay, we're just gonna go ahead and get developed, get our last minor piece developed, and we'll go from there. I could almost do that, but that it doesn't seem good. And they jump there, then I... No, maybe jump there. It just doesn't look compelling. Also, I wonder if there's this, and to threaten this, but then that, and... Yeah, maybe. I'm also playing really fast. I could slow down. I don't know. That's what supercharged brain on caffeine does. Okay, so we need to put our thinking caps here and try to do something something interesting, I would say. I mean, I still think there's nothing wrong with rook to c8, definitely getting prepped, getting on a semi-open file. I do need to start like generating some more threats. I'd like to eventually maybe hop my knight in, but obviously not right now, because that would just be silly. Okay, so you're doing that sort of thing? Might be a little slow. Now maybe this makes a lot of sense, because if they are kind of trying to push, or are they just stopping me from, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. Because is that to... Actually, I could just go here. That looks great. That looks really great. And I think we should go there. Because that looks so powerful right now. Yeah. So right now, we should definitely hop this in. Unfortunately, I do think there is a... Maybe queen could come there? Oh no, queen can't come there. That's silly. So we are gonna hop her... We're gonna do a little hop. A little hop right now. And, the queen is just moving back. Okay, that's super passive. That's very passive, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't even have to take this right now. Where's that bishop going? I don't get anything for taking. That's the thing. I do not get anything right now for taking. I could just amp up the pressure. Yeah, there is something to be said for amping up the pressure and just moving queen to f6, putting the pressure on there, saying like, okay, you want to trade with me, but you're wrecking your king. But at the same time, with the queens off the board, I don't think that's a deal breaker. I'm still wondering about this move a3 from them. It feels like maybe it's like, was it just to stop my knight from coming in there, or is it to prime like you know, some sort of push on that side? Because if that's the case, I can move here. If they ever push, this is hanging as well. So there might be some sort of tactics involved. Could also swing around right now. There's all kinds of things. I could swing around there right now. That'd be great. Do I have any reason not to do that? Jeez, I can't think of anything. I cannot come up with a reason why not to do this. Could be horrible. Maybe a horrible move. But let's just go ahead right now with it. Yeah. Queen to f6 is definitely on my radar as well, amping up the pressure, but I don't want to yet. I said I need to activate all my pieces, so we need to get that rook on the open file. I still think, like, at some point you might get into a situation where that knight is weak, so I really want, like, some additional firepower focused over here, especially too because I've got, like, the knight pointed at c2. If this guy ever moves, we have a way in. There's all kinds of interesting ideas here. I mean, they could move. They could move there. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that works or not, because I think then I just come over here and it's a free pawn. But would I take that way? No, I can't take that way. Alright. Yeah, they could come over looking for a trade and it's just a free pawn, and I'm threatening a rook. That doesn't look too bad, honestly. And you gotta be careful where you move this rook to as well, because you can't move the rook over here because of my nice little sniper bishop on g5. So, I'm feeling really good about the sniper bishop. We lost our music. Hold on. There we go. I should stop streaming my music from YouTube. I've got, I mean, it's royalty-free when I do that, but I've also got a bunch of royalty-free music on my computer that I could just use, and then the music wouldn't cut out. Oh, I would love it if there's some sort of something there. There's definitely, I feel like we're getting something. So I still think probably queen to f6 here is, can't be bad, you know? Queen to f6, yeah, I don't think it can be bad. Maybe it is, maybe it's horrible, but I don't think it can be. I'm just placing a lot more pressure here. And if you've ever, maybe if you end up taking with the queen for a queen trade, I've got this little thing here, and I can do a little fork action, get more pieces in. We'll see. This is an amazing knight, though, so I don't want to give it up unless I have a super good reason to be honest with you. It's just so good. It's amazing. I'm really just doing a lot of talking right now, so I can delay making my next move, because I think I could go wrong. So let's come up with some candidate moves, because right now I'm single-mindedly about like playing queen to f6. Queen to f6, though, again, it pressures so much my other move. Maybe I could play queen to b6, targeting over here. Actually, that's pretty good, because then you have to defend it, I imagine. Oh, does that get me anything? Because you'd have to defend it, because you can't push. You cannot push it, because then that's just a dead piece. That's true. This is crazy. Okay, let's think. So, because we have time to think. Queen b6, if they block it like that, do we have anything at all? Not really. That's the discouraging thing about queen to b6. We don't have a lot if they choose to block it that way. And we can't even, like, do some sort of crazy sack there, open it up. There's too much firepower there. It's not like we're really threatening anything. We could do, like, pushes there. You know, the more that I'm thinking about this, the more I don't like it, because it's just not threatening enough. All the action is happening on the king side here, so it seems to me like bringing my queen to the queen side for this. I mean, all the pieces are converging over here, except for that. I mean, the rook is the rook's doing its thing over there. Maybe there's some sort of situation too where after moving my queen here, we end up taking. If they retake with the queen, I don't know. There's something. Okay, there's something there. We're gonna put more pieces over here. We are going to just keep shoveling away, keep threatening that bishop there, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I can do something with this rook as well. Maybe wrap it over and start pushing this pawn, start pushing the e-pawn. I don't know. It's possible. Right now, don't really like it because, I mean, d5. I have such a great pawn structure, so that's the great thing. Like, when a Caro Kann goes well, you have this rock-solid pawn structure, and you really don't want to mess with that pawn structure until you have to. So we'll just apply more pressure and see what our opponent does. Maybe they'll slip up here. Definitely do some slippage. I don't know. Maybe you try to stack on the E file? Maybe? I mean, this is a threat. For sure. And we'll see how they decide to deal with that. That's a threat. Over here, I mean, we've got our knight, like, hitting a bunch of squares. Wow, they take with... They sack. What? That can't be right. I mean, honestly, I know what they're going for. They're gonna go for... I mean, there's no reason I wouldn't take back, and so I'm going to take back, because that's what you do. I don't really know what that gets you, though, because this is an issue. So as soon as I move, that's an issue. And what happens if I move here? D6. Queen D6 looks super interesting, because I don't think they can do anything. I mean, they're going to have to try to defend. Oh, but I guess they can defend that way. I guess they can defend like that. That's very annoying. But again, I guess if you defend like that, you're never kicking this knight out, really. And maybe, I mean, there's still, I mean, that's still really weak. That's really, really weak. I mean, I'd still imagine, like, I'm going to have to go queen to d6, and they just totally, like, sat to piece. So at this point, I should just be worried about just trading down. But but I do imagine they'll bring that in. Maybe then I can just say, okay, well, what are you doing? Because that's not going to work. I suppose. Let's do that. We'll move here. I don't see anything that's super threatening. They can, I mean, no. They're going to have to figure out a way to, they're going to have to figure out a way to, this song, Marshall? Yeah, it's from this this YouTube watch list. Yeah, so they did do that, which I kind of counted on. Now I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna play here, and we'll see what they end up doing, because I'm sure like I'm sure that's good for me. I gotta watch out too, because I imagine in a situation where we could get like a takes situation like that. Okay, they're just moving there. But that, I mean, that's later. That's going to be a vulnerability. This is almost... Ugh, gosh. They are, like, this is crazy stuff. Okay, I do think I have to take. At the very least, I'm opening lines. So, I mean... I'm not really worried about that. Definitely opening lines. We need it. I'm gonna think a little bit before I make my move, because they're just saying like, okay, well, we will lock things in regardless. But I don't know. And if we go here, like, is there any sort of? It just feels like I'm so close to doing like so close to something horrible happening to their king. I don't know if that helps. I really wish I could just sack, but I don't have a great reason to sack. So I think we're gonna have to take here, because what else were we doing otherwise? Maybe this becomes weak at some point. This is definitely still weak. And we're just gonna have to keep trading, but this is fine. We need to look for other trades then. Maybe also we go here and just say, okay, well, if we move this, this is under fire. That doesn't look bad. Reposition this. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. So, let's start by, I mean, not taking is not an option. So let's go ahead there and go here. And then we'll look for some sort of cheeky double attack sort of thing. Cheeky double attacks are nice. Yeah. And at the very least, like, this will get us a trade. Like, I imagine they have to take. Because, it looks really bad otherwise. I mean, you can just move you can just see that your rook might end up in some trouble here. And you just move the rook. I mean, I suppose you can do that. That makes sense, you know. Could also swing around for a little battery. Okay, so they move there, which is interesting. So they're saying they really don't want to trade. I think we should trade. We should have some trades. Yeah, we definitely should have some trading going on. That is still nothing, so we can't do anything there. We could do a slow move also. I don't know if a slow move is wrong in this situation. Like, slow move, I think, is just, like, just making sure we're not getting checkmated, like, back rank mated. Because that would just be tragic. Absolutely tragic. But yeah, we're a piece ahead, so we just need to make trades. And I guess there's no reason to, like, go super fast with the trades. So we'll just do this, starting out. I can also see, like, we need to watch out with that. Okay, I'm not really perturbed about that. There is, like, because also everything's locked down. So I think we just go here. And threaten up there. Pretty sure. Let's think a little bit more. Let's do a little thinky thinking. I think it's good. I think going there's fine. They're not really threatening anything else. They're not really threatening this, because if takes here, we just retake here. So I think we look for trades right now. We're gonna move to e6 right now and just see what they end up doing. Yeah, everything's locked down. So, we'll see. Okay. And we'll go there. And they gave themselves an escape hatch, but they also kind of weaken things a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I could almost jump in there. It doesn't really do anything yet. It's so interesting. I could go here and just walk into that, but then I go there first, so is it really that bad? Probably. Probably horrible. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything compelling just yet. I'm not seeing anything super compelling. I mean, this is... there's some weaknesses going on over there. There's some stuff going on over here. I can give a check there. They move up. Doesn't really give me anything. A queen trade would be nice. Actually, let's just offer a queen trade right now. Yeah, queen trade. Because, yeah, I mean, if you move here, it's a queen... I mean, it's a queen trade. I'm not allowing you that. Like, seriously, it's just a queen trade. So, yeah, we'll just do a queen trade. No reason to get fancy. You're gonna trade with us, or are you gonna move all the way back home? Take your pick. Gonna have to review about a tactic if you played King H1 on if white played King H1. Well, I would have loved that if they did. Okay. I could also take this way, which is interesting, just forcing... But I mean, honestly, taking the open file seems pretty good. And we'll just keep... yeah, because I don't want to wreck my pawns. Like, okay, so I go there, they go here, presumably. Do I care? Not really. I don't think I care. We're just gonna offer another trade. Because we like trades. Everyone likes trades. Yeah, just give us our trades. Give us our trades. Come on, we want some trades. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's a really good move. Okay, cool. Let's put our thinking caps on. I do think there might be some sort of thing going there. Yeah, actually, that might do well. If they go there, then we go here, give a check. Still, but then they go back. They back there. Okay, and then we go heat. No, that doesn't work. We can't do that just yet. That does look really interesting, but I don't think there's any reason for it right now. It is really interesting. I think just moving our rook back one is probably going to be just fine, going to be sufficient, because I do want to have some sort of back and forth check situation there. So we'll kind of see what happens. But that just allows for that. Can they get me on a check if I move here? Well, but then that's undefended. Otherwise I can just come in this way. Nah. It's interesting, but I don't think I can. Taking some time to think. Maybe I shouldn't be so focused on that maneuver. Also, couldn't I just go here first? I mean, that's still... I'm still back at, you know, back in your... back there. And it seems like everything then is locked down. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Okay. Go back here. We're going to still offer, and we still want trades. So let's still take a trade here. Ooh, actually, there's a bad tap. So I was thinking about getting over here and having this. But if I go here, they go here, and then they take, then that comes with check, and then that's not exactly a great winning strategy. Maybe move around here. Maybe that's a little bit better. Just try to shift things around a little bit. I mean, I could shift here either way, but that also doesn't look very appealing. I could go here. Yeah, that's actually good. We can go over here. Granted, it's the wrong direction, but I think still, like, I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's gonna get everything locked down. I just want to trade. Just let me trade. Maybe they forget about my long-range bishop. Okay, they're doing that, so we're just gonna go down here, and we're gonna get ourselves a trade. Or at least try. It's either trade with us or we take your pawn. Okay. Trade or we take your pawn. That's good. Alright. We need to mobilize our king now. Need to probably get over here. Mobilize. This looks like a really good square, actually, for the bishop. Yeah, that looks like a good square for the bishop. Maybe we can come over here and lock the bishop in, and then everything here is just super, super fun. Here to there. Just locks it in. Then maybe we run. Or we just go here starting out. Nah, then they just hop over here. That's not really super compelling. I think no matter what, this probably starts to look good. Like, it's a good starting position here. So I think this is a good start, because it does lock things down for the moment. And that probably will work. We'll have to see. We need to bring the king in real quickly. It should be, like, you'd think it'd be an easy conversion, but, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not an easy conversion at all. And that's still a nice, juicy outpost. We can go there to maybe threaten, but anyway, I don't think it's too compelling here. So we'll move there. We'll just shut everything down, lock it all down, then we'll try to maybe get our king to come in and help. I just need to be real careful in the king moves, just to make sure that I'm not, like, getting screwed over. Yeah, no, I got speed up. Okay, well. that pawn's defended, by the way, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah. I'm trying to speed up. We'll see. If I go here, is there any check? I guess they can give a check there, and then I just have to keep moving forward. Okay, I'm not really sure about it. I think this way is pretty good. They have a lot of pawns, is the only problem. Like, I think they still might have the edge just from, like, the sheer amount of pawns that they have. Let's not do that. We could also push here. Looks pretty good. Maybe, but then they just go... Yeah, that might work. We might be able to do something there. Yeah, they move in there. So we give a check here. I think they got this, though, unfortunately. They're just going to keep moving. I mean, I'll keep checking, but, like... Wow, they moved there instead. Wow, okay. That's unfortunate for me, I think. That looks good. That looks really good for them. I gotta move my king, I imagine, in this situation. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I don't think I can do much. Because, they'll move... I mean, they are going to end up, moving, and then I'm gonna have to sack. And unfortunately, I mean, that's kind of bad for me. I mean, I can push, but, yeah, this is really kind of bad. Almost. Ooh, I could just go there, but then I'm kind of stuck. Going there and then go around. But I don't have enough moves. And if I go there and you take, then yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I'll just go there. Maybe I could get some sort of... Go here. Yeah, I just ruined it, didn't I? 'Cause somehow in my head I thought that I could, like, get there. But yeah, no, I ruined it. Even if I, like... I don't know. I had to take, but then take, and it just doesn't work out. They're too fast. And it comes with check. It comes with check, which is horrible. Yeah, it comes with check. So, quite bad. Quite bad here. Now, maybe I could do some sort of shenanigans there, but I don't think I can. So, we're gonna try. We're gonna see what we can do. We will see what we can do. I imagine a check is coming inbound this way. Probably. Oh, a check comes that way. Oh, that's okay. I didn't find that. Alright. GG. Yep, didn't see it. Oh well, let's take a look at the game review. How'd we do? Probably played horrible. 74.6, pretty bad, not great. They played way better. Let's take a quick look at the game here. We're doing way better for a large piece of it. Give me a minute, chess man. Okay. Give me just 1 second. I just need to do my YouTube outro before I take any challenges here. So yeah, we were doing a lot better. Really, it's just right here was the big blunder. We should have just gone straight in. I suppose then we could have just started picking off pawns, and we'd also... Yeah, so that's where we messed up. Oh well, good to know. We got outplayed in the endgame, that's okay. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!